Episode 12. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the show. I did a little special effect for you, but I didn't realize I'd be shoving the microphone away from my face in the moment. Where's my crew? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back, episode 12. I'm thrilled to share a lot of wonderful decorating and inventory sorting that's happened. I'm a little bit in my brain currently lost with exactly what I've shown you so far, but as you know, we've been building out the inventory system, or at least expanding the entire base in order to build a whole new inventory system, and it's turned into this much bigger project, obviously. I mean, that's kind of the anticipation of the entire project. So looking out from the bedroom here, look, I don't even have to leave my bed. That's how luxurious I have. Eventually I will just be able to use a laser pointer, and my goblins will leap to immediate satisfy me, for if not, perhaps a percentage of them I will let wallow and die. Oh, I'm rich. I'm the winner. Anyway, that's the hope. That's the dream. So I gotta light my own fucking torches. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, just appreciate that you get to sleep between a gigantic demon mouth. Jeez, you know what people in the 1800s would have given to sleep between beneath? Did I say between? I meant to say beneath. Oh good. Oh good. This is what birth in reverse looks like. Yeah. Okay. All right. Sorry, I couldn't. So let's start the day. Now, you haven't seen a bunch of progress. That's where I'm not sure exactly what I recorded. That's why I don't know what to tell you. But I want to show off some of the work that we're doing, and then in this episode as well, huge event, which is tearing down the inventory hut. As you know, I've been sweating over this and really preparing for it. I've even got the floor built around it. Exciting moment in the life of the space. Very critical spot for inventory and opening and closing things. Just, I love it so much. That's this building we're looking at right here. And truly, when you finally settle on one that's, let's not say settle, but at least find one that works well, sort of, it becomes a source of mental health and looking after yourself, because then you don't have to stress so much when you have to unload all your goddamn dandelions and honeyberries and dog feathers and cat whiskers. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, so everything is empty. This is kind of cool. Feels a little weird. I've been getting used to not using it. Not that I haven't really been gathering a ton, but you just pick up so much stuff. And of course, I've taken a few breaks. One interesting change in here is I moved the big flamey thingy inside. Now, normally I wouldn't recommend a fire of this kind so close to the wall or beneath a undulating ball of tar that has presumably rib bones, but perhaps those are talons or teeth, maybe even digits. Oh no, I'm arrested. Good. So anyway, the lighting is cool in here. We're near the end of the year, by the way, so we got to do some Christmas decorating around just to take advantage of it, because I don't want to wait a whole nother year to get some mistletoe around these parts. This is going to be Makeout City. All right, so inventory hut is empty except for the fish. Look at all these fish. There's a lot of meat here. Oh, and the bait. Fishing gear. So we're going to move those before we rip down the building. I figured I'd just save some of the tedious, just enough for you all. Let's do some walking here. So now we enter, though. Where did all that shit go? Well, I've been putting it... I said I would do some walking here. In these various chests. So over here we have the trophies where we keep the trolls and the heads. Why is it nighttime? Did I not? I thought when I woke up it was morning. What the fuck? Well, let's do it at night then. We'll get a tour at night. I'm going to add a whole lot more light to the entire base. But down here is our leather. Something about leather seems like it belongs in the basement. So we got all the stupid troll leather. I'm sort of just hanging on to it just in case. That's how I know what's down here. Definitely the kind of thing you want lurking in the underside of your building, staring at your back while you sleep. So yeah, it's not all sorted out, But I got my bows, my feather fixins. Moved the obsidian right over to this one because you never know. Down here is sort of like resources and stuff. Obviously, I still have to maintain my hot tub in case I want to hang out with my friend. What's up, friend? Just two friends. Two buds having the best time. So just have various stuff sort of sorted and kind of making it somewhat sense, some kind of intuition, because this is like swamp stuff, and swamp is the basement, and so that's why we're down here. It's not. But I got to erase this floor here because I still have to jump to make it. Oh, what the fuck? So now we can enter. What I'm just totally loving here is this whole space is rad as heck. Get a kind of a cool sightline on the kitchen, although it's not lined up exactly. That's going to drive me crazy. Would be really fun if it was. Oh, God. Oh, the torture. I could move that. Are these equal sized? I don't think they are, actually. Okay, so anyway, I'm really digging this whole setup. Looks kind of cool. Got the whole potion sort of thing. Trying to tell him, oh, fuck. This is not, oh, shit. I'm screwed. Actually, I'm in a good spot. All right, so we've got chills. This is a big fight. We need a lot of food. We need, I don't think I need, let's get frost resistance. I don't have a great fighting one. Okay. Here's my bow. Let's take the good arrows, use those. Put these up there. We're going in, guys. This is a big battle. If they haven't already breached, but look at these dudes. I don't know why I'm decided to go in like this, actually. It's sort of reckless. I decided to make a run all the way to lead them away from the base. There's fucking 5 of them. I don't know why. I wanted to go get some potion. Not potion. What the hell am I trying to say? I have tons of health. I probably should have changed my outfit. But why did I decide to do this? This is all terrible. Still behind me? They might split up a bit, but I think bone mass is good. But I wasn't even... I've never been able to fight them off like getting up and close. Why did I decide that was the best way to do it? Oh, well, let's see what happens. Okay, so this is not at all the way I hoped to I can handle them when I want. Ooh. I just hope they're not like in. Oh, I hit him. He got poisoned. How did I not get his attention? He's really going after that deer. All right, well, let's leave that one be. So I took a massive hit. That's the only reason I survived was the high health score. There's one. There we go. Oh, God, that's a level 2. I can't do a 1 and a 2 at a time. That's too much. It's kind of crazy. Like there's this creature's just haunting. Okay, there's the cultists. Let's see if we can approach carefully. I have fire immunity. Missing it. That was terrible. I just don't want to attract the boss man is up there. I have like strong fire resistance. I could take like a full blast off this guy. Okay, did I get a skull? Yes, I did. Yeah, baby. Yes! Alright, now I want to fight this dude, because I am... Ugh. You get the chills. That's because I'm entering the chills area, I think. Oop, okay. Maybe we'll take one of the... If there's an opportunity, you take it. I learned that from Captain Catherine Janeway. Okay, good. All right, we're taking it. We're doing it. You can chill out. Time to cool off. Have some ice. Okay, take a swing at me, fool. Oh, took a hit. That's all right. You can kind of just stand there and take the... Oh boy. Let's heal up. Don't get overconfident. Don't get your blood temperature too low. That's what I was hoping what being cold is. No, I'm really fucked. Run away. Okay, we'll just let the healing stuff, because these things have a higher HP. So I can kind of just... Oh, I didn't even use my damn bone mass. What the fuck is my... all that just for not even using it? Give me your head. Yes. That's right. Your head is now my head. Music's a little tonally off, I'd say. How are we doing recording? All right, so we got 15 minutes. We got to get back to the tour. Now that it's daylight, we'll do a proper introduction to the room. I didn't really feel great about the way we first walked in there. You got kind of a night tour of it, kind of. I think oh, God. Still got 3 of them still. Good Lord. Oh, freaky this is, huh? These guys just hanging out in my... Oh, no, there's a number 2. Jesus. Well, I still have the bone mass powers, don't I? As long as it's a one-on-one, I think I got a shot. Come on. Okay. That wasn't great, but... if I could get 2.5 on those. Okay. It's a defensive block. There we go. It's just avoiding getting whacked by him too hard. All right. Where's the rest of yous? They could easily jump over that fence and just destroy my entire civilization. Show yourself. Show yourself. You think I'm afraid? I'm not afraid. I shall conquer all whom I see, all whom I don't see. Even those who I think I see will be mine. My imaginations construct reality. Therefore, no, that's the way it works. Powerful people just get to be like, that's what's real. I will live by the thing I had thought of. All right, well, let's, maybe they did spawn out. I don't know. If they're out running amok, well, let them run amok. I'll gladly help them find that bathroom in the mall they've been looking for this whole time. Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A trip to hell. All right, well, let's get back to this lovely decoration festival that we're about to have. Added some of these heads. Honestly, they're a little bit in the way because I accidentally hit them. That's kind of fun. This one's also super annoying. Probably going to not keep it there. So I've resorted a bunch of the food that I had in the kitchen here. So this is emptied now. That's going to still be kind of a catch basin for finished stuff. Kind of working on what to do with all this. I still obviously just eat it, you know? I mean, come on. But, yeah, just, let's see. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, just everything has sort of shifted its center of gravity inventory-wise to this, like, area in the middle here. And the whole thing is this is supposed to be temporary. It's really not. But this is like, this spot, I still might convert the ground into grass, is currently going to serve as sort of the dumping ground. This is like a very badly located for that particular purpose. Old tools. Of course, I covered it up so it looks like old Lewell. Well, not really. I got my like power foods over here. That's not quite. These are just the goofy ones. So right here it says food is the food section. Got enough frickin' deer stuff, don't I? That's from murdering all the locals' deer. So here, let's dump those. So like, I don't have a great system necessarily for like just really easily vacating everything like I did at the old one. So we're going to get to that. But currently, at least, this arrows chunk is like, I think this is a good location for now of arming up for fighting. We got our potions, we got our food, we got our arrows, and I'll probably end up with some weapons and some other stuff in a chest around here or something. So being down on the first floor, this gives me sort of like a, okay, time for fighting. Where do I go? I always know where to go, where everything is stocked up. And then this middle chest is like this is the RAM, and these are the hard drives where I store other stuff. Still kind of in the works, but I like using the, like that loaf of bread down there looks fun. I like using the food and the potions as like indicators. I don't know why, it makes me feel very proud. And I added this line of, I am waiting for a text from somebody. I added these mushrooms. I don't know why. I feel like using these as sort of like guiding lights sort of ties in the space a decent bit. So look for that to change as we get going along. But mostly I'm thrilled. Not mostly, but I'm just also loving this corner. I just needed a place to like move all this inventory from over there to over here. And for some reason I decided to put all my gold right up against the wall, which is a bit dumb. In fact, I had some trolls come by. I think I got that on camera, on video, and wreck this corner because I was farting around right here. And they're attracted to wherever you are, basically. So I don't think I'm going to keep the gold and the jewels stored right near the front of the mansion the entire time. I mean, you know, rich people are dumb, but I'm going to try not to be that dumb. And this is a test here to see which type of lighting works better. The left side is the yellow mushroom. The right side is the healing potion. No, I said I was literally looking at it to the right. I was looking at that when I said that. The stamina mead potion, the stamina potion, which gives off a warmer, like a yellow but warmer kind of orangish light, versus the yellowish light of the white yellow mushroom. And by the way, I made a beautiful little lamp. Look at this cute lamp. Honestly, if there was some sort of woodworking project where I could have like a cool mushroom, half poking out of a thing and it glowed. That'd be a rad-ass lamp, wouldn't it? All right. So this is where I kind of store stuff for the projects we got going on. And if I I've sort of decided that this barrel and this chest are kind of like going to be like just these basics, like for building stuff, for decorating and building chests and like, but not like loaded up with wood. You want to see a lot of wood? Look at this. Wood, 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 wood. Same barrel. Wood, 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 wood. Actually, I really need to find wood. That's actually something I desperately need. Actually, oh, there's a bunch, but I need a lot more. Core wood, core wood, core wood, core wood, and I also have other spots where I have full boxes of that stuff too. So yeah, this is kind of just a temporary thing. And oh yeah, so these dudes got wrecked in the attack, which I think I did get that. Yeah. So I decided to set them up here. I messed around a little bit with how to position them, but it kind of creates this cool. I really like it. Let's take a slow walk on auto. Isn't that fun? Now that we're in daylight, much better way of looking around. We're not going to keep those gold piles there forever. But I'm really liking the way that this whole thing ties together. And I'm very eager to make it symmetrical to the other side of the base. So this will be our last... Oh yeah, then we're going to do the fish, and then we'll tear down the inventory hut. There's little other things that I feel like I might mention as well, but... Somebody out there forgot his insulin. So we got all these, this is just a mess, this over here. Just a freaking mess. So what I want to start, because I could either finish all this and build up, like, because this is the floor of a second story of buildings. But I think that'll be a better way to design it, will be to, if I build these two build outs or whatever we want to call these. I just want one big chunky here and one there and exactly the same positioning to the entrance on that side, because it's so useful. It's so useful being down here, having these cubbies kind of opened up, and this just adds so much extra kind of safety space. I don't know, I just really like it. I feel like that's the way to proceed versus building this up first and then doubling it on the other side. It also is going to connect over to this stuff. And yeah, oh man, it just isn't this just so exciting? So many decorations. So speaking of that, let's get rid of these heads. Let's empty some of our stuff here. I don't think I have the... Do I? 6 of them. Wow. All right, you know what? I have enough of this freaking music. Can we, please? Okay. Oh, that's better. So, okay, I was there. This is sort of a generic dump box. Doesn't have to be too precise. It's okay to even double it up, but okay, then this stuff will... Okay. Wait, bones go. Love a good square pile of bones. So the blue goes here. Yes. Red jute goes here. Yes. Wolf parts go under the wolf head. Yes. Meat. Don't want to put that in the box of wolf heads. They'll eat it. Raw meat goes in the raw meat boxes. I try to use up some of the deer meat. You can also, we learned that you can hold down shift when you cook and it makes 5 of something, which is so much better what a difference. And this game, you know, they added cooking skill crafting, so I've raised mine to 14. Should probably be a lot higher than it currently is. Farming up to 29. Crafting, we're moving. These are going to keep growing. Pretty cool, pretty fun. Let's put something in that resin. I mean, let's put some resin in that something. There we go. All right, so now, where do we want to put all this? Oh yeah, I learned that the damn, that thing is alive. Hang on a second, let me take care of that. Boom, diamond kill. I learned that the bread, frickin', the flour goes bad. They must have added that. I like it. I think that's kind of realistic enough, you know. I had these massive piles of bread flour that I had so carefully and lovingly grown from when they were just little pups. Raised them up. Nothing but love. Falling urine. Lox scat. The finest nutrients. And they became healthy, and then I murdered them and turned them into flour by grinding them into the very essence of their souls. And these things were filled. Both of these, I think. Almost one. One was like, yeah, but they were basically, yeah, one had this shit in there. But like they were both full. And then I look in the box. I noticed another pile was like not full. Like a stack was down from 50. And I was like, that's odd. And then I noticed, and then I come over here and I look, every single one was 20. So what is this? 2 times 4 times 6, 24. So 24 times 30. 240 times 3. 250, 720. Yeah. I lost 720 of them. In other words, I lost 3/5. So I took everything and I just kind of did a hurry up and I baked all this bread. I still managed to come out with a ton of bread. But yeah. What the fuck? I wonder if it's because it's like under, maybe if it's inside, you know, because those were exposed or something. Maybe there's nuance to it, but boy, rough day to be flour, huh? Okay, let's rip out this fucking inventory hut. I really am excited to see this base in a bit of a more put together configuration. All right. By the way, by that I mean getting this thing out of the way. So, as fine a servant as it has been into the cause, it's time to, yeah, that's right, there's weapons and stuff. Gardening tools. Green heads. I feel like we should leave that as is. We'll leave that fish right there. Tools. Old kind of makes it seem like there's a storage, which is not. It's that. I don't know why I need to feel the need. I need to keep some of that. Antlers. Maybe the part. I don't know. Whatever. Oh yeah. So what am I going to do with all these freaking fish? I guess we're going to need a fish. Some fish chests, right? Let's head over to our fish chest barrel. The barrel where we keep fish chests. Actually, barrels will be better. We'll do barrels. We'll do fish barrels. I think that probably is more historically appropriate. But I want to build actually, I want to do 2. It's hard to turn down the magnificence of a tuna. A glorious fish. One we should all thank. So let's pick a nice sunny spot. It's only a size 1 going up here. Beautiful. Oh, God, it's blinding. Feels like I'm walking around Los Angeles. car glare. Just you can't escape shiny surfaces fucking everywhere. I actually really don't like that. It's really annoying. It is beautiful, isn't it? Look how shiny that thing is. But in that afternoon sunlight, oh god. What an amazing thing that is, that sunlight, huh? Never think about that? Probably. Should have. Kittens think of it. Alright, now let's put this green skull somewhere fun. Does it have to make sense? We'll change it around eventually anyway. Nice. Rancid trophy remains. Okay. I could turn the shrimp squad on, but I have no idea if the camera's even on anything. All right. Oh yeah. So that's another thing. Let's show you here. This is a lot of fun. We'll do a walk towards it. Actually, let me grab some. Yes. 3. There's a bunch. This is kind of like an empty nightclub. I really should get different food. Hang on a second. Sprint run. Clouds. Oh, yes, I knew where they were. That's how I know it's working. No. I do need some fine wood, actually. Yes, I am doing 2 things here. Let me just build some. Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to do fine woods. Sorry if I forgot. Okay. We'll put the metal back. We're going to build barrels. That's right. All right. Look how nice this looks at night. Hello, it is the Council of Elders. Old souls gathered for new decisions. No, look, it's like a fashion show. I gathered up various costumes. I think these are just rags. That's the bronze armor. That's the wolf armor. There's a few other ones around the base. This is just some random stuff. There's the trusty old big cold hammer that hurts people with ice. I like the dress. It's fun to wear. I moved the obliterator right there for some reason. So yeah, I was just wanting to put the battle axe on one of these. That'd be kind of cool. Oh yeah. Can I get it upwards? All right, that works. Okay. We got to tear down this whole fish room. All this stuff here. I'm just not. This ain't doing it for me. That's another project. But while we're here, let's turn the lights on at least. I don't think I needed to waste all 6. These are the ones I was gonna load up. 4 each. All right. Look at this place. Pretty cool. Nice. Okay. Fish barrels. Actually, let's go get some sleep. But in the morning, we're going to build fish barrels, and we will fill them with fish. We will be merciless. There will be no hesitation. There will be not... It'll be such little hesitation, it'll be like folding a piece of paper and then stabbing both pieces, both sides with a pencil. It will be physics magic. I want to do like a scene where a guy does that and they're not strong enough to get the pencil through the paper no matter how hard they try because they're actually breaking physics. And it's God going, don't open the door. No. I'm naked. My sin is out. All right, so speaking of sin, let's put some fish in a barrel. All right. So, the barrel building is really fun. There's truly something satisfying about having... This seems like a good spot for fish barrels. I think I'll do indoor fish barrels more than outdoor fish barrels. You could clip them into each other, but that just feels like sort of nice to have it look like they're kind of... Is that all the fish barrel fixins I got? Okay. Oh, fuck. This is going to be a bunch of back and forths here. So hold on, let me let's empty a bunch of stuff first. We'll just try to remember. Take all. So satisfying. Oh wait, why did I bother? What's the point of you doing it with that? Okay, now I can do it. I knew I was missing some critical part of that. Take all. Yes. No items to stack. Okay. So we're carrying an awful lot of fish. I just really want to decorate every single one of them just to see how ridiculous it looks. But honestly, I think that might be... This is going to be a lot of perch. So level 1s and 2s. Or maybe not. All right, we'll just jam them in order then. Okay, we'll do 2s and 3. All right, hang on. I think there's wood in here. Yeah, baby. Where's my... Oh, God damn it. Okay. Hang with me. I got it. Where did I put the barrel makers? Barrel stuff that's over here, right? Good. Okay. We gotta make some barrels. All right, so those are the 1s. This will be the 2s. Kind of handy having all this awesome space. And this will be the 3s and 4s. And I think I can sort this out a little differently. But look at that. Look at that. It's just by visuals. You don't need to... I don't need no markings. I feel so alive. Okay. So take all. Anything that's a 1 goes over here. Perfect. Get out of there, 2s. 1. Perfect. What did I just do? I just placed some 2s. Get out of there. Take all. What's that 1 doing in there? Unapproved 1. Any 1s? Get in there, 1. You too, 1. All right. Now 2s. Okay. Yeah, we don't need all these here. We ain't gonna use all of this. So I'd be the guy on the construction site using the barrel hoops as a hula hoop, doing it for laugh in order to hide my insecurities, and doing a great job of it. He's so confident, they would say. He has clearly no insecurities. Oh my god, I've already used them all up. Take all. Oh, yeah, that is what I wanted. Okay. All right. And, where's my threes? Is there... All right, so the fishing stuff has to... All the weird bait I'll put... Wait a minute. Oh, I thought I did it the other way. Okay. All right. I feel like I missed... Did I not? Yeah, I guess I don't know why I just decided I only had to do 2 boxes. Of course I didn't do these. Yeah, I just skipped right over weird. I was weirded out. All right, so good. We'll finish this episode. It'll be fun. We'll tear down the building, I think there's time for it. Now we're talking. Now we're into the weird territory. But I want to keep to my ones thing. Actually, except for puffers. Why am I... What's the point of the cart? Get out of there, too. Okay. How the hell? Great. Just got fired from the golf pencil store. And I spent 14 years getting my PhD in counting. Yeah, dumbass, you had the frickin'... Okay. Man, got an audience to take care of over here. Jesus, come on, Hank, you opened a petting zoo. Quit showing them pictures of petting, of animals. I had this idea to do a petting zoo, but because they have a very low budget, they don't really do petting, but they just have like Ziploc bags that are weighted out with dirt, like wet dirt, to the size of the poop of various animals. And so you let people hold, do you want to hold what bear poop weighs? And then you just get, and I bet it's like 3 pounds. Want to hold an elephant's poo? And then now you're getting into the big ones. And then like, here's a blue whale's poo. And it's like a kiddie pool. Probably bigger than that. Probably like one of those big opaque plastic, like white, like something Walter White would be yelling at Jesse about. Jesse, clean out the blue whale blue poo tank, Jesse. You know, like something like along those lines. So that's what I was thinking about the other day. How did a 1 get in there? This is fucking outrageous. All right, we're gonna resort here. So we got the 2s. You're done. You're done. 3s go there. One and oh, I see. So I'm doing the place stack. Okay, that's what's causing all this chaos. This is for threes. Three. Is that really the only two? Actually, here's a big moment. I've never put one of these on the wall before, and I was saving it. This seems like an appropriate moment right here. Yes, I knew it would be so cool. That's so great. And that's a small one. Oh, it's going to look so cool when I can finally get around to really populating this whole base with these, like, grapes. Fantastic. All right, so what the hell is that? That's threes. So this will be 4. Okay. Was this more? Has this been more painful than it needed to be? Absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, we're about to make it even more painful. Are you ready? The deer's ready. There's no sense having it take up so much space. It'll look a little bit more like a unit of some kind of. Well, then Hank, the boss manager, Hank, the dock manager, comes by and tells us to quit taking up some more space and use our heads for once. We gotta form a fucking union. This fucking guy keeps telling us how to do our jobs. Just because he's been playing Valheim since he was a little tiny 14-year-old in 1920. Fucking Hank telling us how to do our goddamn job. I mean, yeah, he was totally right. I mean, of course, the guy's got immaculate taste and perfect depth perception. Didn't think my accent could handle depth perception, did ya? Rah! And that's the opening to Total Recall 4. Ganymede version. But I couldn't come up with anything funny about that. Okay. Much better. We're going to have a ton of stuff coming off this build here. Let's keep getting the... Actually, yeah, we'll do the fish now. This is like a sad moment here in our history. Taking down the decorations. Taking down Grandma's picture of her being the hot girl at the trolley debut. Sorry, Grandma. No more. You married Grandpa. Survived patriarchy, sort of. Died a shell of what you could have been. Thanks for learning how to make all those delicious butter cookies, Grandma. All right, let's keep going. No more troll and leatherhead sign. You did your job. No more seeds and pukeberry sign. Oh, there's wood in there. That's even this thing we're gonna rip up, but we get the dandelions back, which is great. All right, let's see if my fish sorting system works. It's the auto place that tends to create problems, unless it's totally full. So there are no ones there. Good. Nope. Any ones? Yep. Any twos? Two. Two. Actually, these go in this one here. Two. Two. Excellent. A three. Hell yeah. Another. Oh, nope. And 2 4s. Nice. Let's build a fire near our job site. This will be a help. It'll be a little bit in the way, but it'll also be nice to have some fire. Okay. Junk just kind of means sort eventually. Yeah, it's fine. I can't believe how cool the pufferfish looks. I'm really glad I got to share that moment with you. I've been saving that almost for the entirety of playing this game. Thrilled. Over the moon. Oh yeah, these two here are like pass-throughs, although now that I'm seeing the yellow, it's kind of a little bit in the way, but basically like if I want it to eventually end up in the kitchen, this is like the kitchen barrel. And if I want it to end up on this side, that's down here. So when I'm down here, and I might build stairs here too, by the way. I have a lot of a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of changes on the way. Let's not forget to eat. Okay. All right. Gonna need the cart. I just had an idea. Just get this. This is 4. Yeah, just grab it all. Who cares? There's tons of wood. Let's just put some barrels. There you go. What do you mean I don't feel rested? Let's get rested real quick. Whoosh. All right. Jacko turnip, they call it. 19 minutes of rested. Oh yeah, the skull's up here. Y'all gotta go. You were there when we needed you. Excellent. Falling shaman, that's right. Only one of those? I know I have a few set up in a different spot, but... Alright. Just gonna move these guys over there. Okay. I mean, everything's gonna get gathered up. It's not like I'm gonna miss anything. And we're gonna lose the Christmas tree. Take out the carpeting. I just want to jump up on the roof real quick, take a last look around. Turn the lights off. Come on. There we go. I remember taking so much care designing this thing. It was running. That happens when you eat too much chicken pot pie, which I've been doing. All right. Wait, I'll load up this. What the fuck? Why am I? Oh, I'm just stuck in walk mode. I gotta do this, and I need daylight. We gotta go sleep. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go sleep. There's always a lot to do at night, but I want the video to be better than that. I want it to be more fun to watch. People's monitors, different phones, different lighting conditions, all kinds of reasons. I don't know when. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I have so much to say, but there's so many reasons I don't want to always talk. Okay. I did think to put some like lights up here in the snake's eyes. That'd be kind of fun. All right, while we wait for the sun to come up a little bit, I want to do something with resin. This is just temporary, but I figured let's... turn some dang lights on, huh? Honestly, I'm tired of these. They're fun and whimsical, but that's not what I wanted to do. I've had enough. Impressive. I think that's a size 2. Oh, there we go. Yeah, baby. Size 2 tuna. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's better. I might even... Yeah, I'll futz with that at a different time. Okay, there it is. Sun on its way. Nice bright day. Let's hope we don't get a rainstorm. Let's put some of this stuff away here. We'll sort all that eventually. Okay. Much better. Oh, it feels so crazy. Oh, I forgot to grab. Oh no, that's just stuff that was under there. Okay. Sorry, tree. So you don't get the... Oh, yeah, you do. I mean, I really like the inventory system I've got, even though it's more spread out. I need a efficient dump site, like a way to like come back from the a trip from the portals, and so I wanted to sort of tie into the transportation hub. That's kind of why I need to get the other side done, because it's all supposed to sort of function as like an integrated transportation inventory system, at least at the interface between those two, or in, you know, depending on how I overlap those two functions. So yeah, we'll see. Resisting my temptation to do like a huge just to go like really aggressive and just go wild with it. I'm doing it kind of methodically here. Can I reach it? Place stacks. Excellent. Here, let's do a barrel of, I almost called it meat, a barrel of metal. Okay. Crazy. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, honestly. Just taking out the middle. Excellent. Very exciting, huh? I know don't take my lack of reaction for not, I'm trying to take it all in. There's something very satisfying about it. I feel like I could do a better job of tearing it down for some reason, as if there's a way to make it more dramatic or something. Oh, my hammer has been... Okay, cool. I'm gonna go find some more. See what I mean? I say I got other stuff. I got lots of stuff. Look at these boxes over here. Look at this thing. That's like swamp shit. Or something. There's some jewels and stuff in there. Yeah. Let's go up top. I just can't wait. Look at this hallway. Oh, yeah. I just wanted to drop off some of the construction material for later. All right, we'll go a little long until we finish the... kind of want to... Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, need more stone. Don't bury that wolf. That wolf pelt. That's some of the top rug technology available. All right. So I got to be a little careful. I'm kind of doing it in a slight bit of a hurry. I wouldn't say hurry, but like if I'm not recording, I tend to be a little bit more attuned to small mistakes because you might have set something down poorly and then you've suddenly created a problem in alignment that shows up far away. I wonder if this thing is holding up because it's connected to though. That's probably why it's not falling. There it goes. Thank you, Inventory Hut. You did a great job while we needed you. You kept my decoration ingredients dry. My food ingredients dry. Even with a little Christmas cheer. I like how it just sort of presents like, here we go. One piece of tar, one piece of wood. Alright. That's had enough. Get this fucking shit out of there. Come on. Away with you. The sentiment has passed. We're done. We're done. Get the old lady's bed out of here. We got real estate agents on the way. There's profits to be made. Move it along. We got a planet to destroy. Excellent. It's kind of a cool pile. All right, so I don't think this is going to work because I don't have the full bracing across the way. So we have to do a pickup. Oh, let's not die from falling. Sweet. Oh man, I already love how open this feels. Doesn't this feel good? And this cross piece, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this curve. So I'm holding onto this cross thing because that might end up being, I'm just not ready to tear that out yet, but, all right. And the wolf leather goes right there in the wolf leather bin. Oh man. Oh, it's so good. So we need some metal and some wood. Very good, very good. All right, now we can... Oh, man. So I'm going to move those travel portals. Ah, yes. Yes. Excellent. So I don't know how I'm going to connect this bunch here. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this walkway or not. We'll see. We'll play with it. Probably not. Actually, now that I'm kind of... I can tie in the portal. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of it. It's already not... It's already adding a differential from the other one, so I don't like that. Okay. Hell yeah. Well, that fine wood, holy moly. Look at this. And it's so wide open. So I don't even really need... I mean, we're going to take a look at the structural stuff. I do think it's necessary for... Wow, what a frickin' difference. I'm so used to centering onto that inventory hut. Look at this. Amazing. And do I do, because as I said, I hate this front little spot here. Do I do a bridge? Do I do some sort of thing that just cuts right over? Probably. Oh man, it looks so good. So let's look at some of the weight, some of the strength. Yeah, see, this is all this red is bad. If I'm going to build on top of it. Good example of, so we get green. I'm just curious. So let me get some metal. Okay. So like we got green, yellow, orange. I'm going to try... Oops. If I do a metal up to that one, does that crank up? Yeah, look, it did. it added green here. So it goes green, green. I bet it will grow out better even. And so this isn't even symmetrical right here. This still leaves... But how if I do it like... up to the other metal, because this one there was not touching the metal. This now does touch the metal. Does that... And I could just do... like that's going to bring a ton of green. Yep. Excellent. But I want to try stone. What do I have as far as that goes? I'm going to mess around with it a bunch with this. This is going to be kind of an experimental. I mean, I have a working inventory system, so it's not like I have to replace that building super quickly. It's going to be integrated into the kind of, you know, transportation hub of it all. And that's going to take a little bit of experimentation. So but before we go, I'm just going to do... Okay. So if I remove the metal, we have green. So we sort of dip to orange, kind of a dark orange. And I would expect to see the same over here. Yep, dip to orange. But if we go up, straight up on a metal, an iron, stay rotated. Yeah. It should all turn at least a yellow green, and then like this one. But let's try an experiment. Right here. Black marble. Stone. And let's just do... I sort of want to try a full base, but it kind of chews up some space, which is not necessarily bad, but... Nope. What was I going to do? I wanted to do one of these. No. Some nuances to those that are going to be explored. Let's do a stack of this, I guess. I'm just curious if this makes it stronger. Remember, I don't have any metal on this one here, so let's try... Oh, come on, you gotta be able to... There you go. Oh, for God's sakes, do I have to go up there? Okay. Does that deliver? I mean, I know the metal is a sure thing. That's obvious. Ugh, rain. Now that's kind of cool. And then we can do this. If it'll work. And then we're going to finish the video because I just really want to just see that this column... I think this column thing is a pretty good idea as far as... And I don't even need to do the black marble. I think the other would work on that too. Because that just hides the metal, which is fine. I don't necessarily care about the... But it also centers it nicely. Keeps it open. Would that look better than what's right here? I might... I'll lose my cool little mushroom thing, but look at this. This is cool, man. Got a guy outside there we gotta go take a look at. Let's just see. Excuse me. Don't you have somewhere to be? It's raining. Does he get hit? Ooh, took a hit. Come at me. That must hurt. I have some death supplies in the Christmas present box, which is appropriate. As I gain more luxury goods, I have to increase my security, which means my ability to harm people at a moment's notice. It's great. It's a great system. Makes everybody happy. Okay. Well, all right. Look at this. We'll end in a rainstorm. Maybe we'll see Santa going by. We'll take some shots at the old bastard. But holy crap. What a difference. What a cool spot. And so we're going to build this exact construct over there. But that's the kind of progression at least. But for now, we got this rad underground area. Going to have to make a decision about this pole thing. It does. I like it a little further away. So we'll see. I'm not going to over stress about it though. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a nice end of year, new year, whatever's coming up for you. Take care of yourself. Get off your phone a little bit more. Get outside. Get your walk in. Get your exercise. Get your patience with yourself and others. People generally are not as malevolent as they seem. They're usually oblivious, which can feel very impersonal. And it generally is, but it doesn't. It's not intentional. They just don't know. They're just up in their own storm of messy brain. So, what a cool spot. Haven't even been able to see the base from like this vantage point. So it's kind of weird. Yeah, it's like a whole different thing. So cool, man. That opened up a ton of possibility. We got a whole bunch of space to play around with. More to do. More to build. More decorations to gather. More lands to conquer. More guys to make a blah. Or or hey. Okay, I don't know why I'm doing that. Good night. Good night then. Bye bye. See you later. Take care. Bye bye.